All right. Welcome, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome, guests. My name is Toastmaster Amar, and I'll be the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all to the meeting of Sattvic Toastmasters Club. Before we start the meeting, I would like to mention 3 ground rules we follow in our Toastmasters Club. As a Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion, and politics. So please refrain from discussing these topics at an extent in our any sessions. Please put yourself on mute if you are not speaking, and all are encouraged to put on your camera, and also please turn off your video if you are stepping out of the meeting. As everybody in their life has a mission to achieve their goals, likewise our Toastmaster Club also have a mission. The mission of our Toastmaster Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I announce this meeting as open and hand it over to the today's presiding officer, Toastmaster Adilakshmi. Yeah, the podium is yours. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Amarnath. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my fellow Toastmasters and the dear guests from whichever part of the world you are joining from. A very warm welcome. Another exciting meeting at Sattvic Toastmasters, and as the name suggests, it is all about healthy living at the same time improving your communication skills. Skills that will benefit you a lot in your personal and professional life. And our motto is not about just being healthy, but communication too. Sattvic Toastmasters is an online club where we will be focusing on leading healthy lifestyle, Sattvic lifestyle, self-healing, and research and debate on day-to-day medicine, intercultural experience, where foreseeing members from different parts of the world, interpersonal communication, storytelling, and critical thinking that you will learn as a part of a Toastmaster club. Now I see people who are joining for the first time, so I'd like to invite them and introduce themselves so that we know better about you. So let me call upon Srinivas Raghuram.
Yeah, hi ma'am, good morning. Am
Yeah,
I
please.
audible?
Yeah, sure. You can call me Adi.
Sorry, Adi.
Yeah, Adi is fine. And please give introduction about yourselves and how you found out about Sattvic Toastmasters Club.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Raghuram. I am working as a financial analyst in a software company. Actually, I have attended few Toastmaster club. I have attended few sessions in Madhapur Toastmaster. One contact John Pasha has suggested me about I am searching for the online Toastmasters which is suitable for me. Though I have two small kids. So John Pasha has given this Toastmaster ID, so I have connected. I would like to improve my communication skills and leadership qualities. That's why I joined in this meeting.
Thank you, Srinivas, for joining our club. I hope you'll have a wonderful experience and you'll come to a better conclusion, which one suits you soon. And hopefully you'll be part of us. Now, I think let's just start with our today's theme. For today's Toastmaster of the Day, we have Aarav Saxena, a third-year computer science student at Vellore Institute of Technology. He's a musician, he sings, and apparently he can't keep his hands off from any instrument. Let's just wish that someday he will be able to play some instrument in the meeting. Now, I welcome Toastmaster Aarav Saxena.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Adi, for that wonderful introduction of mine. Of course, I can do some okay, the session of instruments. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from whichever part of the world you are from. So yes, and I welcome you all to the virtual meeting of Sattvic Toastmasters for Hindi Living. Today's theme is dumbbells and dialogue. So how many of you know, actually wondered, ki, what exactly does this theme mean? I mean, can I have a raise of hands? Virtual hands, that's it. Ishita, I know you really had a hard time, figuring out what exactly the theme is. So yeah, um, so you know, let's look at it in a fun way, like at how a bit of physical activity might just be the secret ingredient to a powerful speech. Because um let's take a small story of mine. Last week, I decided to hit the gym. Okay. Of course, to clear my mind and boost my energy for an upcoming presentation. Me being a college student, juggling through classes, assignments, and of course, growing caffeine habits, uh, determined to do a set of dumbbell curls. Okay, I was doing some dumbbell curls. Uh, Instead of a smooth lift, I ended up dropping a weight. And if you're wondering, it happened just as my internet decided to freeze for a few seconds for an online meeting. It was so embarrassing, hilarious, and and a reminder for sometimes our physical challenges mirror our speaker mishaps. So yes, um, let me also, engage you guys into this meeting. So I just want you guys to speak up and tell me an instance where you felt like you're giving an important presentation or a speech. You're a part of the Toastmasters. Most of you are. So I just want to tell you to you guys to tell me an instance where you actually did something to cure your nervousness or maybe your anxiety before giving the speech or the presentation. Can anyone here volunteer?
Yeah, hi Aro, Neeraj this side. So
Um,
yeah, I just wanted to quickly share one of my incidents. The very first time I joined the Toastmaster, and since I was from a very small town and my medium of education was not English throughout class 10th, so it was very struggling for me. Though in one of the presentation meeting, the technical part went very well, but my customer who was there in United States, she asked me to stop. And when everybody left the meetings, he told me that Neeraj, the technical part was very good, but one thing I'll suggest you to work on your communication skills and presentation skills. She asked me, she actually suggested me to find the Toastmaster club and start practicing. uh, I still remember that for my first icebreaker speech it took like 3 attempts to clear the icebreaker speech, because it was I mean for me public speaking was something very 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 horrible. The moment I step on the stage, the entire body was shivering, the sweats were coming, and tears came coming out of my eyes. uh, at that time AD was there in the meeting, and he asked me to go out, have a glass of water and then retry it, and it took 3 attempts in 3 different meetings to complete my first speech. So yeah, I mean public speaking is always horrible, but thanks to Toastmaster, today I'm pretty much confident, at least uh, at a stage where I can speak confidently. Thank you.
Thanks, Neeraj. And I am sure you're going to ace this speech of yours, which you're going to speak today. So yes, be confident.
Thank you.
And all. So yes, listening to that, what Neeraj said, when we exercise, okay, we set goals, push through discomfort, come out of a comfort zone, okay, and build strength rep by rep. So exactly the same goes for speaking. Okay. Uh, each time you rehearse, each time you make a small mistake, and every bit of feedback is like adding another rep to our speaking muscles. I once decided to take a brisk walk before a presentation during the finals week for our internals, which we have every semester, every subject. So that quick burst of exercise cleared my mind, and of course, the long breaths and holding in the breath and all those things, the traditional things which our parents always say, that actually boosted my energy, making me feel that I could tackle any question, not increase my overconfidence, but like, yeah, boosted up my confidence. Even if my voice still cracked a little when I started, but it went well overall. So on that note, let me explain how a Toastmasters session is conducted. Any Toastmaster meeting is divided into three segments: prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluation segments. For prepared speeches, the speaker is given a 5 to 7 minutes time, and he has to speak on the topic which has been decided by the speaker itself. The second part is the fun-filled part, which is table topic session, where anyone from the meeting can come and speak up on a topic, on a random topic given by the Toastmasters of the table topics master of the day, for 1 to 2 minutes. And the third segment will be the evaluation segment, which will completely come under the general evaluates. Every speaker, the prepared speech speaker, will get evaluated by their own evaluator. So yes, having said, let me call upon the general evaluator for the day, Toastmaster Adi, to explain the further procedure.
Yes. Greetings of the day, everyone, again. As an general evaluator, I'm going to evaluate the entire meeting, how it is happening, and what can we do to improve the meeting sessions and the quality of it. And to do this, I need help from three people. And I'm going to call upon the first person, Timer, and she is Ishita Patnaik, and has worked in the corporate world across India and USA. She has been a Toastmaster for 3 years now. She's passionate about mental health, self development, and wellness, and loves speaking on these topics. So I invite Toastmaster Ishita to give description about her timer role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you from whichever part of the world you're joining in. I'm the timer of the day, so I'll keep track of speeches, table topics, and evaluations. For speeches, the time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. So at 5 minutes, I will be showing the green card, which will look like this. At 6 minutes, I will be showing the yellow card, and at 7 minutes, the red card will be on. There will be 30 seconds buffer period within which the speech must be completed. Otherwise, the speaker will get disqualified. It's very important to stay within the time limits of the speech for our message to be most effective. For table topics, the time limit will be 1 minute to 2 minutes. So at 1 minute, the green card will be on. Please try to speak at least till the green card is on for you to be qualified for table topics. At 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow card will be on. And at 2 minutes, red card will be on. A 30 seconds buffer period will be given to wrap up the speech. For speech evaluations, the duration is 2 to 3 minutes, with green card will be up at 2 minutes, At 2 minutes 30 seconds, yellow card will be up, and at 3 minutes, red card will be up. Similarly, 30 seconds buffer period will be given. I wish you all the best to all the speakers. Over to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Adi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ishita, for wonderfully describing about the timer role. And I hope every single of you make use of the time properly. Please try to speak until green card, so you'll be eligible for all the polling sessions. Next, we have our counter, and it's going to be done by Amarnath. Toastmaster Amarnath works as a software QA engineer at Majesco, enthusiastic about learning new technologies and methodologies in the ever-evolving field of IT. So now I invite Toastmaster Amarnath to present his role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and guys. The purpose of our counter is to note words and sounds that are used as a crush words or pause fillers by anyone who is speaking. During the meeting, I will listen for overused, including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for the filler sounds, including are. So I will also note down when the speaker repeats a word or pause, such as I mean, I means this. So at the end of the meeting, I'll report the number of times that each speaker uses these crush words in their speeches. So as a recommendation, whenever you uses any filler, so better give a pause and then continue instead of using any crush words or pause fillers. All the best to all the speakers. Thank you. Hand it over to you, Toastmaster Adi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amarnath, for describing the role. Now I'm going to invite the grammarian, which is me. So I have recently graduated from my BBA degree, and I'm preparing for GMAT, and I'm looking forward to join Masters this year. So as a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take good note of any and at the same time misuses of the English language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce to the word of the day, which is restraint. I repeat, restraint, the act of restraining, holding back, controlling, or checking. And when it comes to idiom of the day, it is kick the habit. I repeat, kick the habit, to stop doing something you have done for a long time, especially something harmful. I request everyone of you to use the word of the day and idiom of the day as many times as you can, and please make sure to use a good English grammar. Now that we have concluded it, I'm giving back the podium to Toastmaster of the day, Aarav.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Adi, for that. So, as a college student, the college students are experts at balancing life, many challenges, uh, late night study sessions, early morning classes, and yes, even our attempts to exercise. Sometimes we trip on our own feet at the gym, and sometimes we stumble upon over our own words on the stage. But both in fitness and in public speaking, every little mishap or misstep is a chance to learn and grow. The discipline, resilience, and even the humor we find in these movements help us into stronger and more confident individuals. So let's move forward to our next segment of the meeting, which is prepared speeches. For the prepared speeches, I would like to call upon, for the next segment, the first speaker we have is Toastmaster Neeraj. Toastmasters Neeraj is from the Novartis Toastmaster Club, and he has experience a 12-year experience in data science. To further explain his level, pathway, and speech objectives, I would like to call upon his evaluator, Toastmaster Krishna Chaitanya.
Thank you, Aarav, for giving me the opportunity. Hello, all. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you are from. I'm Krishna Chaitanya from Oracle Toastmasters Club, and today I'm going to evaluate Mr. Neeraj speech, which is leadership styles, level 2, project 1, and his speech objective is to um, identify his or her primary leadership style or styles and present to the audience in the form of organized and um, in a general way, and identify his or her primary leadership style. With that, I would like to give it back to TMOD to continue with the speech. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Krishna Chaitanya, for that. Um, Speaker 1, Toastmaster Neeraj. Toastmaster Neeraj, leading with empathy. Leading with empathy, Toastmaster Neeraj. The stage is all yours.
Quick check. You are able to see the timer card, Toastmaster
Yes.
Neeraj? Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes. Okay. So am I audible and visible in the screen? Thank you. Timer, you can start timing. Anyone can hold the helm when the sea is calm. Rightly said by Publius Sage. Many of you might have heard the stories where great organization, dynasties, and even countries failed due to inappropriate leadership decisions. You might have seen or encountered people, or you might have seen and encountered different opinions, respect, acceptability for two different managers in the same department. Everyone admires one. However, for others, they feel like if they are the ghosts. Honorable Toastmaster of the day, respected guests, and dear fellow Toastmasters, a very good morning to all of you. Is there a defining traits that sets a great leader apart from merely the good ones? Anyone? Any answer?
Yes, definitely. So in the same field, so we can see who are helping people to unblock their blockers and other people pull them to work hard to achieve the goals.
Right.
So that
Agree. Agree.
is
So these comes into the technical skills, or maybe someone of you say IQ, but I have a different take on it. From my experience, I believe the emotional intelligence is the essential in effective leadership. Emotional intelligence is basically consists of a five major thing. First, the self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, motivation, then empathy, last but not least, the social skill, what we also call it as interpersonal skill. Self-aware and self-regulated leaders are in a better position to understand their strength, weaknesses, values, as well as they can easily mend themselves according to the situations. They are adept in controlling the disruptive impulse and moods. Additionally, the qualities like motivation, empathy, and social skills complement, or I can say these are the additional ingredients in creating the exceptional leadership. Though there are many leadership style we all might have heard, but my approach of leadership is related into the democratic principle, innovations, and a coaching mindset, together with empathy in all of it. These elements not only define the leadership style, but also set it apart from the more traditional approaches. I believe in decision making together with everyone's input valued. This makes the team feel involved and more responsible. Empathy allows me to understand my team views, feeling, fostering the open communications and transparency. This leads to the better solutions as everyone feels their contributions are valued or their contribution matters. By involving all the team members in a decision making, we build more stronger and more united team. Then comes this innovation. Innovation is also a very important leadership styles if we'll combine the empathy in it. Because without innovation, you cannot put a great impact. Instead of resisting the change, I encourage creativity and ideas. You all have might seen many great organizations failing. For an example, we might have seen Nokia failing, and I believe the failure of Nokia was due to the innovations and resisting the change, which was the demand of the time. Finally, my leadership style is greatly influenced by the coaching approaches with empathy. As a coach, I aim to support and develop my team, helping them reach with their full potential. This means giving them the regular feedback, setting clear goals, and offering the guidance and support. Unlike the traditional leadership, coaching leadership focuses empowering them. Empathy helps to understand the team's unique strength, and accordingly, we give them the platform, we give them the tasks. In conclusion, my leadership style defined by the democratic principle, innovation, a coaching mindset, and above all, the empathy. These elements not only differentiate it from the traditional leadership style, but also creates a more inclusive, dynamic, and supportive environment. By embracing this principle, we can achieve a greater success and build a stronger and cohesive team. I will end my speech with a very famous quote by Edmund Grant that a good leader can create product, great leader build culture, good leader deliver result, great leader build people. Good leaders have vision, great leaders have values. Good leaders are the role model at work. Great leaders are role model in life. The choice is ours to be a good or to strive for the greatness. Over to the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, um, Toastmaster Neeraj, for that wonderful speech. For the next speaker, before I call upon the speaker, Toastmaster Deeksha, I would like to introduce her first. Okay, so she is a normal yet witty BTech student, second year BTech computer science student who loves cooking, hanging out with friends and family, and she's currently serving as Sergeant at Arms at Anurag Toastmasters Club. Now, before calling up on her upon the stage, I would like to call her evaluator for today, Toastmaster Prateek Agrawal, to explain her to introduce her to the speech objectives. Toastmasters, Prateek,
Yeah. Am I
the
audible?
stage. Yes, you are.
Yeah. So good morning, everyone. I am the evaluator of speaker number 2, Toastmaster Deeksha. So Toastmaster Deeksha is having a path called presentation mastery. She is delivering a level 1 speech 2. So what are the objectives? Now coming to the objectives, she has given me the feedbacks of the last speech evaluation, and based on that she has to apply that feedback of first speech evaluation in this speech. That is the first objective. And the second objective is she has to deliver a effective, respectful speech. So these are the two main objectives. So over to Toastmasters of the day for bringing her on stage. I hope you have the title of the speech.
Okay. So
Otherwise,
thank you,
I will.
no,
Yeah.
thank you
Okay.
so much, Prateek. Yes. So Toastmaster Diksha, when no is not in your vocabulary, when no is not in your vocabulary, Toastmaster Diksha, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Am I audible? Thank you. Good morning, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests. Let me start my speech with a simple question. Have you ever found yourselves in a situation where you just couldn't say no? Can I get a quick raise of hands? Thank you. Maybe a friend asked you for a favor, and despite having an exam the next day, you might have said yes. Or perhaps your professor asked you to complete your assignment in 2 hours. And just like a true optimist, you might have said, okay, sir, knowing that even Einstein would have needed some more time to do it. I know the struggle all too well. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Toastmaster Deeksha, who is well known to have a condition called chronic yes syndrome. The symptoms include an uncontrollable urge to say yes to everything, a permanently overbooked schedule, and a collection of sleepless nights that could even put an owl to shame. The problem with never saying no is that it can lead to disasters. Just like when I agreed to lead 3 team projects, help a friend with coding, and become the Toastmaster of the day of my club all in the same week. Initially, I thought I was being productive, but later I realized that I was just turning into a zombie. Saying yes to everything can make you popular, can get you more friends, but at the same time, you may feel exhausted. You may feel overwhelmed and start questioning your abilities of life at 3 a.m. in the night because that's the time where you get free of your responsibilities. Just like Chetan Bhagat said, success is not just about work, it's about balance. Saying too many yeses can lead to too many messes. And trust me, I have made enough messes in my life. Let me narrate one of the true incidents happened in my life where my inability to say no landed me in serious troubles. When I was in my BTech first year, one of my professors asked you to deliver a seminar on artificial intelligence. My brain screamed, saying you hardly understand how a simple if else condition works. How the hell can you explain what is artificial intelligence? But before I could stop myself, I nodded my head and said, of course, sir, I can give. And just like that, within a blink, the day arrived. I was standing in front of 200 students, struggling to explain neural networks, the topic that even AI struggles to explain. I started confidently by saying, AI is inspired by human brain. One of the students raised their hands and asked, can you explain how backpropagation works? I froze because I literally had no idea what backpropagation was. Scrambling for words, I blurted out. I started saying, when life gives you a test and you fail, life corrects you. That's how backpropagation works. Everyone nodded their heads. not just because they understood what I said, because they felt sorry for me. And I too nodded, feeling thankful that no one asked a follow up question. At that moment, I realized a hard truth that saying yes can land you in embarrassing situations. And right from there, I started correcting myself. I started being restrained and kicked the habit of saying yes to everything. Initially, I used to think that saying yes can make you rude or irresponsible, but it's just about setting priorities. Even great engineers, entrepreneurs, and doctors don't say yes to everything. I started saying no to some simple things around me, like saying no to a last minute group project, saying no to watch a movie, especially when I have to deliver my speech the next day, saying no for an AI seminar and asking them to consult an AI specialist instead of me. And slowly I realized that saying no is not shutting doors, it's opening your doors for the right ones. And trust me, you'll definitely feel better. And whenever I said yes to something unimportant, I was saying no to something that truly mattered for me, my health, my happiness, and my peace of mind. Saying yes to everything is like loading your plate at a buffet. Initially, you might feel excited, it might look delicious and interesting, but eventually you start questioning your life choices by thinking, why the hell did I think that I can complete 5 types of biryanis in a single day? That's how you feel. So, my dear friends, whenever someone asks you for an impossible favor, don't overthink. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. You should put yourself first because you are important. Take a deep breath, smile, and reply them. Let me check my schedule. It's one of the bestest way to say no to anyone. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deeksha. So, in due time, let me start with the next session, that is table topics. So, many of you I know would be eagerly waiting for these sessions because these are the these are so-called the funny or the most engaging part of the Toastmasters meeting. I personally don't like this segment at all. No offense, but yes. Because,
Aarav, we have to take the polls for the best speaker. Can you call for the
okay.
polls? Yeah. Both speakers are qualified with time.
Okay. So, is the poll already out?
It's not. I'm preparing it.
Okay,
Give me a
cool.
minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm launching the poll.
So yeah, I
I
request
have one
everyone to please vote for the best speaker.
Yeah, we listed 13 votes as of now. We are 16 in the meeting. All right. I'm ending the poll. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manat. So yes, let's move on to the next segment of the meeting, which is table topics. So for the table topics, I would like to call upon the table topic master for today, Toastmaster J.K. Aarav, to carry us forward with the Toastmasters table topic segment.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Aarav. So, good morning, good evening, fellow Toastmaster and all guests, whichever part of the country you are. So, welcome to today's table topic session, impromptu speaking workout. Now we will flex out not just our muscles, but also our speaking skills. So, our theme, dumbbells and dialogues. So just like a great workout strengthens our body, public speaking strengthens our confidence and communication. So let's not restrain ourselves and take challenges. So kick the habit of procrastination in fitness. We must kick the habit of hesitation in speaking. So who will like to come first? Can you raise hands? Okay. So our guest Manoj Kumar. Yes. So your topic is, if a treadmill could talk, what motivational speech would it give to you?
Happy morning, each one of you. You might have seen windmills producing energy. I am a treadmill and I can infuse energy into your bodies. Isn't it said, movement is medicine? Yes. The more you move, it becomes energized. Anything becomes still, it gets fossilized. So do not restrain yourself. Step on me and kick the habit of snoozing your alarms. Yes, kick your habit of snoozing your alarms and get started. Step on me and see how I invigorate you. If you start your day with me, one small baby step on me, I will propel you to reach your destination, your goal. Promise you that. Come and see for yourself what a world I open for you. A world full of energy, full of happiness, full of health. Your happiness is related to your health, and that I'm going to ensure for you. And I have all the modes as per your age. If you want to slow down a bit, if you want to go for a longer run, if you want to sprint, everything is fed into me. So try and see for yourself and experience the beauty of your existence. Yes, I'll open the beauty of your existence and you get off me, you'll find you are radiant, happy, and energetic to win the world. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. It was really a great take and lot of energy. Over to the next. So who will like to take next? Okay, great. So Toastmaster Prateek and also Toastmaster Amarnath. So I'll take a face of both of you. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So let's debate. Who has a better endurance, an athlete or a public speaker? So you have one has to take as an athlete and one has to take as a public speaker. So please go ahead. Yeah. Let's decide.
Please come again with the topic. What is the topic?
Yeah. Okay. It is a face-off. So
Okay.
debate who has a better endurance, an athlete or a public speaker. So one person can take as an athlete role and one as a public speaker. So you have to tell an ability, means how the painful, difficult, the long period of time without complaining means. So
Okay.
which you like to take?
Okay. So Ambernath is my face off, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Hi, Ambernath.
Hey,
Although what I feel is, Ambernath, both athlete and speaker is important, because athlete is a person who is taking care of health, and when a speaker is speaking on stage, he is taking care of mind. And speaking is very important because it is your creative. But overall, what I will say, everything is drive from mind. So I'm taking up that speech or speaker is important, more important than athlete, because it is a creative part, and a human being came to this world to do some creative things, which has created so many so many things in our life, which are keeping us going. For example, like, if you are thinking, if you are speaking, you have developed a device called mobile phone or computer, because of which today we are talking to each other and facing off. Over to you, Amarnath.
thank you, Prateek. So I strongly feel that athletes and the speakers, so both play a very role in transforming the nation. So for any nation, so athletes are very backbone of the nation, so they can front face of our nation with respect to the other nations. Like without athletes, so we don't have any much visibility in the global forums. At the same time, to translate the materialistic things into the results, the speakers are very important to empower the athletes or the nation. So, but I have a 1% edge on the athletes, because these are inspire the people to putting their hard work, and these can make dreams big and then achieve their dreams, chasing their dreams. So I have a opinion of having athletes more than speakers in any nation, so which lead into a good results. What do you, Prateek?
Yeah.
What's your
So
opinion
yeah,
on it?
definitely, both are important. But I feel that speaker takes more, scores more. Although it's a part of life, when you are having, say, less experience, you have to have some healthy habits, and you have to have a life like an athlete. But if you are not able to translate that good thing and contribute to the society, to the world, so it matters that you are getting motivated from a speaker, and because of that you are changing your habits. So what I feel is, yeah, for an individual, an athletic mindset is important. But if you want to contribute to the world, yeah, you have to be a good motivational speaker to put that good habits in front of the world.
Sorry to interject, like speaker always need a content that definitely come from the actions which make the people make. Like, so if we have an athlete, so if you see the sports space in a newspaper is very much attractive to the people, so that more than politics or any motivational speeches. So speakers always need a content that definitely come from the athlete. That's what I strongly believe.
Yeah, so I think if I conclude on both of our speeches, both are important, no doubts, athlete and speaker. But the stage of life which I am, maybe what I feel is contribution to the society matters a lot. So rather than we be the change or we be the change, we have to show with the speech that, really this change is important, what is happening, with the help of athletic mindset. Over to you, table topic master.
Great. So as expected, so the speaker is motivate and bring the changes, and athlete motivate and show the path. So over to the next challenge. So who are interested, Miss? So please raise hand for face off. If no hands, then I have to. Okay, great. One more request.
I
Who
am
is
here.
coming with the
I am Neeraj this side.
Okay, great. So your topic is one person has to argue that exercise makes you a better speaker, while the other argue speaking is a workout itself. So which part do you like to take? I'll repeat if you okay, I'll repeat it. Exercise makes you a better speaker, and the second has to take speaking is a workout itself.
Speaking is a workout itself. I'll take this
Okay, please go ahead. Yeah.
one. Yeah. So, hi everyone. Good morning. Neeraj once again. Uh, Obviously, speaking is a great workout itself for you being a great speaker, because when you are speaking, lot of like chemical changes is going to is happening in entire body, because as I said earlier in my introduction, that the moment a very first time I step onto this stage very first time, I started sweating, my whole body started shivering. So speaking in itself is, you know, uh, in itself is putting all your body parts, mind, organ, everything on the work. It's working very hard to achieve a particular set of goals or particular set of masses you want to put forward for the audience. So I believe speaking in itself is a great workout. Not only speaking, I mean, to speak even for a 2 minutes, you can think how much exercise you need to do. So maybe you'll have to, run with your thoughts, collect your thoughts, concise it, organize it, and then deliver it in a very effective way. Over to you, Diksha.
Yeah, Toastmaster Deeksha, please. Okay.
So I'm here to support exercise makes you a better person
Yeah,
because
right.
every day in the morning I wake up and start exercising. It may be yoga or any other exercises. I do it for an hour. It I believe that it improves my confidence and it makes me a better person in terms of productivity because whenever we our brain is clear, we feel positive, we can be a better speaker. Positivity is very important for becoming a great speaker because the words we speak should impact our audience and they should change or it should make their minds clear and we should have an optimistic kind of personality whenever we speak so that our listeners and audience feel what we say. That's what I think. And it encourages better social engagements. Whenever we exercise or become a sports freak, we have no problem with networking or engaging with people. Being a better speaker and a good person who networks with everyone is very important and it is the best part of public speaking that networking is the best part of public speaking and also we can get rid of stress when we exercise and when there is no stress obviously we are the best speaker. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, great. So Toastmaster Neeraj is, while speaking, has brought a great energy and looks like he's doing workout also while speaking. Great take.
Thank
So
you.
next, who like to participate in the next phase of? Great. So we have Toastmaster Amrita and Sonu. Okay, so your topic is one person has to explain why controlled breathing is more important in speaking, while the other has to defend its importance in lifting weights. So the battle should start. Battle of breath. Please. I'll explain it again, or it is clear?
Yes, it is clear.
Okay, please go ahead.
Toastmaster Sonu, can I go first or would you like to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
So I'm going to talk about control breathing because I am a yoga practitioner since I'm 17, and now it's almost 16 years into yoga. After that, I did my practice YTTC and YNTC, which is now I am a yoga naturotherapist. So why control breathing is very very important? Because when you talk and if you are nervous, then your voice should be shaking, or voice should be little bit of nervousness is there. And if there is a nervousness, then audience can feel that you can't convey your message properly. And what is the most important thing for any public speaker or any communicator? You have to say your message properly. Why do we communicate so long? Because we have to say something which is important. And if you don't have your breathing properly, then the other person might feel that nervousness also. And he's also thinking why she's shaking or why she's so nervous. Maybe she's not confident as well. So that much breathing is important. And there are a lots of pranayam is there. You can work on your breathing. You work on your vocals as well. Your voice should be very smooth when you breathe. When you practice Ujjayi pranayam, Brahmari pranayam, your voice will be so smooth and sweet over the time, but you have to do it regularly and you have to do it consistently, then only will get result in long run. And that's why control breathing is very very important. That's my take on this. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Yeah, so I would like to speak about why control breathing in weightlifting is important. So I've been a gym goer, I'm going to gym regularly, like from last 3 or 4 months. So whenever we are doing the sets and whenever we are lifting weights, right? So if we want to increase the weights that we are lifting, right? So it is very important to breathe in and breathe out at the proper time. Breathe in when we are pushing the weight and breathe out when we are pulling out. So what this does is it gives our mind the um, sense of relaxation, and also we get some energy from within ourselves. Um, so this breathing in and breathing out, it's a basic biology kind of thing. So whenever we are breathing in out, we are pulling in more oxygen into our bloodstream, and it gives us more strength. And whenever we are breathing out, we are releasing carbon dioxide. So it's like a basic cycle that we need to follow. So if we don't follow the cycle and we are abruptly breathing in and breathing out, then what happens is we are not able to complete our set or the repetitions that we want to do in a set. So I've been doing this from the past 3 or 4 months, so I have seen the results. So I can say that control breathing in weightlifting is very important. Back to you, TTM of the day. Thank you.
Great. So both has taken a good point, and you have explained the yoga also in detail. So thus, next, who will like to take the face off? So any guest who would like to come forward?
Yes, table topic master. My name is Geeta.
Okay.
I can take up.
Fine. And who would like to challenge Geeta? So speaker one. Neeraj. You like to take it?
So guest Srinivas, would you like to come forward and try it?
Any other guest?
I can go for it.
Okay. Okay, great. So your topic is one person has to defend the idea confidence comes from a strong body. while the other argues that confidence comes from a strong mindset. I repeat, a strong body and a strong mindset, which brings more confidence. So please go ahead.
Thank you, Table Topic Master. I will take up confidence comes with mindset.
Go ahead.
So, good morning, all. It is great pleasure to meet you all. Coming to the topic, confidence comes with a mindset. So I agree with it. So let's say whenever we are delivering some speech or we are talking with some person, so we need to speak with confidence. So when we have to speak with confidence means we should have the clear idea what we are going to deliver, what we are going to say to the other person. So there, like in our mindset, like in our mind, we have to have the clear idea what we are going to say. So that means that is a reflection of whatever the mindset we have at that point. That is a reflection of our confidence. So like whatever like whatever the plan we have and whatever like what you wanted to deliver to the other person or other audience in front of us, it can show our confidence, like it reflects as a confidence. So thank you. Back to Tabletop Master.
Now, how many of you have heard the saying that a healthy mind resides in a healthy body? Please raise your hand. Right? So we have all heard about it. Did you hear the quote the otherwise, that a healthy body resides in a healthy mind? No, right? It is very important that the mind is a part of a body. And if you keep your body in very good shape, you definitely will have a mind which is healthy. Let me tell you my story. When I was a kid, I used to play 24/7. That's what my father used to say. You're always in the ground. You're always playing cricket or running or football or all sorts of games. Gilli danda. We used to play all games, right? And that time I was super agile, running around everywhere. And my father never saw me studying, but somehow I aced all the exams because the mind was that sharp when you were at school. And later, when I got into college, I participated in athletics, I participated in cycling, swimming, all games. And no one saw me studying, but somehow I cleared all the things with good marks, that too. And I met my wife in my college. I said, I like you so much. Let's get married. And I had that much confidence when I spoke with that agile mind and agile body. My wife saw something in me, but she said yes. I don't know still what she saw in me, but she likes me even now. And later in the part of my life, I got somehow complacent. I put on weight over the years. I'm not that agile, but I can feel the drop in the confidence. But thanks to Toastmasters, I've exercised my not only my body but also my mind. So I'm still in very good shape. I try to keep up my body up to shape so that I have a sharp mind, so can use that sharp intellect to be of service to others. Back to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So great take. So Toastmaster is for both confidence. Great. So I've seen the guest Rajinder Arora. Can you take a topic, a small, or any other guest? Yes, Chandan Roy. Yeah. Can you please unmute and like to take any topic?
I think we can end the session,
Okay,
table
fine.
topics. Can you please call for the polls, JKG, for the best table topic speaker?
Yeah. So Toastmaster Amarnath, please for the poll. Please give the poll.
Give me a sec, I'm launching the poll.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, poll is launched. You can go ahead and cast your votes. So we reset 12 votes as of now. Yeah, we are ending the poll now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone for participating. And now over to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Aarav.
Thank you, Toastmaster JK, for such a wonderful session. I mean, after a pretty rough breakup, okay, I'm sure many of you know the feeling. I decided to channel my heartbreak into something productive. I thought maybe a good workout will help me clear my mind and lift my spirits. So I decided to hit the campus gym for a quick run on the treadmill. I figured out that as I run, I could leave all my worries behind, all my stresses behind. Lost in the thought about my breakup and my plans to move on. I didn't notice that the treadmill was set to a faster pace than I expected. Before I knew, I was already running much faster than I could breathe or handle. I started to stumble, trying hard to keep my balance. In that moment, I pressed the stop button in a panic loud enough for everyone around to watch me. And I felt a mix of embarrassment and disbelief as I caught my breath. When I think about the situation, I laugh a lot how dumb I am to do that. I was to do that. It taught me a simple lesson. Whether it's exercise or public speaking, things might not go as planned. Just as I nearly fell off the treadmill, sometimes we stumble over our words on the stage. As I said before, we might stutter, we might stop, we might, almost faint on the stage, but it's okay. But each time we get back up, we grow a little stronger. So, on that note, let us call upon the general evaluator for today to start the evaluation segment for the meeting. Toastmaster Adi, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aarav. And greetings of the day, everyone. We are back to the most important aspect of Toastmaster Club, that is evaluation session, where you'll get feedback for whatever you have presented yourself for the entire meeting. So now let me call upon evaluator one. No, who is Krishna? Sorry, yeah, who is Krishna Chaitanya for speaker one, Neeraj Tiwari.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi, for giving me this opportunity to evaluate Toastmaster Neeraj. Neeraj, I'm going to evaluate Neeraj on three bases, three grades like commendation, recommendation, and conclusion. Okay, so Neeraj, first of all, congratulations for completing your level 2 project 1, and it is awesome that you have taken up the speech and completing it, and you have put a lot of effort, I believe, and you have started with a great hustle voice, which has some sense of curiosity in audience, and that is excellent, I would say. And you have told us about self-awareness, where great transformation has been observed, and you have told us about the strengths, how a leadership could be of help. That is excellent. I would feel in your speech that you have all the ingredients inculcated in your speech. where you would explain self-awareness, strengths, democratization, and innovations, coaching. You have given so many examples where we could understand, where all the audience could understand, where a leadership style is all about, what leadership style is all about. And you have transformed your speech from one phase of leadership style to the end of the leadership style. That was done awesome. Okay. And what I could feel for recommendations in this speech is if you would have given a small examples or small short stories of your perspective or your leadership style would have been better. I would feel that in this speech. And you have explained a lot about empathy, which is a great asset for any leadership style. And you have compared empathy and uh, you have compared a leadership style with leadership and execution, right? So that comparison has made audience hooked to your speech actually. That was very good, and I have enjoyed a lot listening to your speech, where I could also feel that, okay, this kind of leadership style has to be, inculcated in me also. So such kind of inspiration you have been brought to your speech. Okay. And in the conclusion, you have done a lot of exercise, and you restrained yourself uh, to deviate from your leadership styles, and that was awesome. And you have kicked that habit of having explaining examples in the conclusion, and you have brought your entire speech slowly into a inspiration thing, and that made everyone happy. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Krishna Chaitanya, for evaluating Toastmaster Neeraj Tiwari. Next, we have Evaluator 2, Toastmaster Prateek Agrawal, to evaluate Speaker 2, Toastmaster Deeksha.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone, and well done, Toastmaster Deeksha, for a wonderful speech. Now I will go to the evaluation of the same. What a wonderful topic it is. It has really, I was eager to listen to your speech, and you started your speech with a question which has grabbed the attention of the audience. And what a question it is. What is the problem of each and every one of us? You have asked the same question. When I was about to answer, you have, moved to your next step, because, it was taking time that people were answering. So you started with a question engaging the audience. Although you were, we are in the online meeting, so you try to, see each and every one in the audience. So your eye contact was really good. And you were using your hand movements to explain your point, a very important point. So that shows your body language. Although you are on the same position in your stage, so that is fine, but you have used your hand gestures. Your speech was convincing. It was showing the confidence with which you are talking, and you were having the clarity of mind. What is the importance of saying no when you add in your dictionary, or when you add in your vocabulary? What I found is a little bit of vocal variety you need to improve on. Although you were speaking, continuously speaking, and giving good confidence to the audience that yes, saying no is important. But for example, when two people are talking, when your other person is talking, then you could have used a different way of speaking. And do you think that saying no is important, something like that? And then when you are answering, you can use a little different vocal variety. Now the last speech which you have given, the evaluation was, you have not used the pauses in between. So what I can see is, yes, pauses were there, but your speech was continuous. The variety of your vocal variety was continuously the same. Means when you are speaking in the same tone. What I feel is if you change that vocal variety, the pause will automatically come, because when one person is speaking and then you are changing to other person, automatically pause will come. So that you can come out, but you try to fill the gaps. So which is the improvement which I can see with respect to your last speech. And finally, any speech should have opening, body, and conclusions. You open with a question. In the body, you have so many different stories. Pressing that point is what is the importance of saying no. And finally, you have given a call to action that yes, what change it can bring to your life when you use no as one of your whenever it is required. Overall, you met the objectives, and I will say all the best for your future speeches. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prateek, for such a precise and accurate evaluation. Now that we are done with speech evaluations, I would like to call upon my tag team so that they can give their reports. Firstly, I would like to call upon timer Toastmaster Ishita. You are on mute.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. I'll now start my timer report. For the prepared speeches, Toastmaster Neeraj completed his speech in 7 minutes, 12 seconds. Toastmaster Deeksha completed her speech in 5 minutes, 49 seconds. Both qualified. Then comes to table topics. So we started with DTM Manoj, and he completed his speech in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And then our table topics master added a spin and started a face-off. So I was really confused of how to time the speakers. So when first speaker Amarnath started, he spoke first for 47 seconds, and then the next was 45 seconds. So I added both of them, and I have given the total to be 1 minute 32 seconds. Then Toastmaster Prateek, he spoke for 45 seconds, and 12 seconds. So total is 1 minute and 42 seconds. Then the face-off took a more structured turn, and then the speakers started speaking for the total time given. So Toastmaster Deeksha spoke for 1 minute 15 seconds. Toastmaster Neeraj spoke for 1 minute 40 seconds. Guest Amrita spoke for 1 minute 45 seconds. Toastmaster Sonu spoke for 1 minute 37 seconds. Guest Geeta spoke for 1 minute 10 seconds, and DTM Noor spoke for 1 minute 58 seconds. Congratulations to all the table topic speakers. You all qualified. Next comes the speech evaluation. Toastmaster Krishna, you spoke for exactly 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And I was like, please stop before you get disqualified. And you just didn't get disqualified. So congratulations, Toastmaster Krishna. And then Toastmaster Prateek, you spoke for 3 minutes and 6 seconds. So all the speakers have qualified. It is very important to stay within the time limits as per the Toastmaster guidelines so that we give a very effective speech within the allotted time. All the best. Over to you, General Evaluator Adi, Toastmaster Adi.
Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Ishita, for such a detailed report and for even saying that you're confused and how you have mentioned that it progressed well. Thank you. Next up, we have Toastmaster Amarnath to view our counter report.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adi. Coming to the counter report. So I'm starting with our Toastmaster of the day. Aarav has used more than 3 times. I think it's his crush word, pillar. So he can avoid by keeping some pause, not a long pause, but with a short pause, he can overcome that. Coming to our general evaluator, I didn't see any fillers used. For evaluator 1, Krishna Chaitanya used more than 3 times, and he has used and many times. In speaker 1, Neeraj, he hasn't used any fillers, crush words in his speech, but I see he has a mother tongue influence, so he couldn't pronounce all the words till the end. So it can be improvised by more practice. Prateek has used in his evolution for more than 2 times. Diksha, I haven't seen any fillers or sound in her speech, but in table topic, she has used for more than 2 times. Manoj hasn't used any fillers or sound. Sonu used for more than 3 times, and like is crush word. He can avoid by giving a pause over there. Yeah, that is my report. Other than that, I didn't find any fillers or sound or any crush words used by any other people in the table topic. And it over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Radhi. Thank you.
It was Mr. Amarnath for the report. Now, as a grammarian, I will be presenting my report. Toastmaster Neeraj used word of the day once. Toastmaster Deeksha used word of the day once. Toastmaster JK Arora used word of the day once and idiom of the day twice. Toastmaster Manoj used word of the day once and idiom of the day twice. Toastmaster Krishna Chaitanya used word of the day once and idiom of the day once. As a grammarian today, I'm not going to say I'm so happy or I'm so sad. It's a medium because not many people used it. At the same time, at least few people used it. It's not completely null. And I have few people who used the wonderful words, and I'm going to mention them. Toastmaster Neeraj used empower, cohesive, strive, and concise. Toastmaster Deeksha used zombie, and she told us Chetan Bhagat's quote. I liked it. And then we have scrambling, and another saying no is not about shutting doors, it is about opening new ones in right direction. Next, optimistic. Toastmaster Aarav used stumble, stutter, and he used good vocabulary throughout the Toastmaster of the Day session. Next, we have Toastmaster Manoj, propel, and reel. All of you have used a good English vocabulary that is not needed for me to point out that you did something bad or you said it in a wrong way or anything. Everyone did a great job. And to help you guys speak more cohesively or with more cohesively, sorry, you guys can practice speaking every single day just for choose a topic and speak about it for 2 minutes. If you keep on practicing like that, you will be able to speak in a better way, and you will also understand where you are lacking so that you can put more efforts into it to make it more good. Thank you. Now that I'm completed with the report of grammarian, I'm going to present my report as a general evaluator. The meeting started late, and for that reason, I can give 2 suggestions. One is you guys can start calling people before 20 minutes and say that you need to join the meeting as soon as possible so that we can start the meeting exactly at 8 o'clock. Or the second point is we can start the meeting if the person who is needed to come can join later and it doesn't cause any disturbance. Today we have delayed because of evaluator 1, Krishna Chaitanya. And as he is an evaluator, we could have started the meeting. That is one point. And next, Sergeant at Arms did a great job. Toastmaster of the Day, Aarav chose a great topic, and it really intrigued a lot of people about what is dumbbells and dialogue. How is it correlated and everything? But the way he said that with each rep, he related it with each speaking we do so that we can improve it over time. The emphasis he laid on improvement happens over time is very important point. Every person who wants to improve need to keep in their mind. Next, we have tag team. Timer, Toastmaster Rishita, you gave a wonderful description and you did a wonderful, you did give a wonderful report as well. But one thing I would suggest for you is to, while throughout the entire meeting, it would have been great if you could raise your hand so that people can view the timer properly. because I observed that in between the meeting during table topics, you did not put the hand up, so virtual hand, so it was not visible. I am required to go through the cells to see, okay, this is the timer, here is the timer. Next, we have our counter. Our counter did a great job, but describing the role at the same time, report is also good. And one thing I can suggest so that you can improve to do this role more is at the end of your report, you could suggest one thing or the other so that they can improve. Like, what do we do so that we're not required to give, so that they can reduce filler words and clutch words. Next, as a grammarian, during the description, it would have been better if I have given examples of how could you have used restraint word and how could you have used idiom of the day. And again, I forgot to tell about gestures as well. And my report, it sounds good. After that, we have speakers who did a great job, wonderful job actually. When Toastmaster Neeraj has said that, he has speaking problems, he's not so confident, but you should be very confident. You have that enthusiasm and that, you have that zeal, you're holding your fist like this and speaking. It's very encouraging and it's grabbing the attention as well. You did a great job. At the same time, Toastmaster Deeksha, your topic is very grabbing. You managed to keep us engaging throughout the meeting. I like that about it so much. Next, we have table topic session. Toastmaster JK Arora, how you have gave the description of table topics related to the theme. That is wonderful. And your topics are engaging, fun, and interesting. It did not bore us out. And with a twist, we have so many face-offs. It's new. And thank you for that. Evaluations are done well. This is my report. And I need to mention two more things. Toastmaster Nur Mohammed, in between, he started sending messages in chats, like, for table topics, whatever table topic Toastmaster JK Arora have given. So it helped us more to stay engaged. Thank you. Thank you. Now I give back the podium to Toastmaster Aarav.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for today. That was some pretty evaluation out there. So yes, the next segment is giving, certificates or maybe to the
Can we
winners.
have the polling for best speech evaluation, Aarav? You can call
Sure.
for it. Yeah.
Sure.
Speech evaluation, auxiliary role, and lead role. These three.
Okay. So we'll be putting up three polls. For one for the speech evaluation segment, second for the short-term role, and the other one is the long-term role. So I would ask Toastmaster Amarnath to please put up the first one.
Sure. The first one is coming as best evaluator.
Yes.
Yeah, launching the poll. Poll is on your screen. Go ahead and cast your vote. Last few seconds, we are running the poll. We received total 10 votes as of now. All right, so we're ending the poll. Thank you. So launching the poll for best auxiliary roles tag team. Please go ahead and cast your vote. Last few seconds to end the poll. 3, 2, 1. We're ending the poll right now. Thank you. So launching the poll for best lead roles. Yeah, poll is on your screen. Go ahead and cast your votes. Last few seconds to end the poll. Whoever want to cast their vote, please go ahead. All right, we're ending the poll. Thank you. Yeah, podium is yours, Aarav. Go ahead. I'll share the results with you.
Okay, so are you done with these certificates for the speaker and
So certificates,
maybe?
we'll
be
send it
sharing this.
later. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So just announcing the results here.
So I just have to announce the results. That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So starting with the first segment of the meeting, which was the prepared speeches. Any guesses who won? No, not Mogambo won, but it's okay. Yes, it's Toastmaster Deeksha. So yes. Can everyone please at least clap? Yeah, in react. So next, the table topic, the best table topic speaker. Okay, so we have a tie in between DTM Noor Muhammad and Toastmaster Deeksha.
Why are you crying, Noor?
So congratulations, Toastmaster Noor, DTM Noor, and Toastmaster Deeksha. Well done. Now we have the short-term role player. No, the evaluator winner is Toastmaster Prateek. Well done, Prateek. The short-term role players, we have the grammarian for today, Toastmaster Adi.
Yay.
Well done, Adi. Okay, I didn't get the long-term role player ka winner yet.
All right, so it's a suspense. The lead role
Oh.
player winner is none other than Toastmaster of the day, Aarav Saxena. It's
Thank
you, Aarav.
So before giving the podium or the virtual stage to the presiding officer, let me just give a little, what we learned today. Just like exercise, speaking in front of others, isn't always smooth. Whether it's a stumble on the treadmill or missed word during a speech. Every little mistake is a chance to learn and grow stronger. we discovered that a little humor, resilience, and willingness to try again can turn a rough moment into a lesson. I hope I leave you all today feeling a bit more confident about both your physical and speaking muscles. Thank you for sharing your stories, your laughs, your energy, and let's meet again in the next meeting of Toastmasters, Sattvic Toastmasters. Over to you, the presiding officer for today.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Aarav. You did a wonderful job. We had a great time. And thank you for choosing such a topic that, made us curious. What is it? What is it? And at last, we loved the topic. Thank you. Today, we had a very exciting meeting. It was fun. It was informing. Thank you so much for everyone for joining us. And now I would like to take feedback from our guest.
Let's have a group
Rajendra
picture.
Arora.
No, let's have a group picture first, Adi.
Okay, let's have a picture, please. And please turn on your camera so that we can see your beautiful faces, and please do react with the heart symbols.
Ready. Done. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Now let's get feedback from our guest, Rajendra Arora. Can you please turn on your
Yeah, good morning,
can you
everyone.
unmute? Yeah.
I am audible.
Yes.
Yeah, I joined late, but I was fortunate to join this. Thanks to Mr. J.K. Arora. I just listened it for last 15 minutes, but it was very engaging, and I would like to be participate in it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Rajendra. Are you a Toastmaster or you a guest?
No, I'm a guest today only.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had fun and you'll join us again for future
Yeah,
meetings.
please. Sure.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So, Adi, we have a few announcements, right?
Yes. Shall I take a few more guest feedback?
Yeah.
Yeah. Prerna Poddar, are you there? Okay. Arvin Perona. Okay then. Okay, thank you. And now we have few announcements to make. Sattvic Toastmasters Club is going to launch a strong mentor and mentee program soon, and so that everyone will get benefited from it. Mentors will get the opportunity to make use of their strengths and able to enhance them. At the same time, mentees will get the opportunity to get a chance to learn from the best or learn from the experienced ones. We'll be making the arrangements and we'll be contacting our members soon so that we can make this program a success. And next one is we'll be having a membership renewal from this week onwards. So please do renew. That's all for now. And now I give the podium to Sergeant at the Arms, Amarnath.
Thank you very much, Presiding Officer Toastmaster Adi. So thanks one and all for
Just
making
a
this.
minute, sorry for the interruption. Now, DTM Noor has raised his hand.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Thank you, presiding officer. Just a small clarification to those who want to pay the dues. If you're paying from India, you also have a tax which gets added. If you want to save on the tax, please do let me know. I can pay it from here. From my country, there is no tax. So you can transfer just the $60 amount to my Indian number and I can pay $60 from here. Yeah, just to save on the tax. I'm not an auditor. Yes.
Thank you, DTM Noor. So yes, Toastmaster Amarnath, you can continue.
Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Adi. Right, with this, thank you everyone, guests and the fellow Toastmasters making this meeting more successful. And thanks very much, Aarav, for stepping up and taking the role of Toastmaster of the day in our Sattvic Toastmasters Club. We welcome all the guests to visit us repetitively so that we are all benefited by learning together. With this, I'm officially adjourning the meeting. Thanks, everyone.